This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
And good morning. If you're just joining us, we're live from Kelly's Furniture and Carpet One in the kitchen, which means it's time for our cooking segment. Once again, we are joined by Jo Manhart, also known as the Egg Lady.
The Egg Lady.
In fact, I'm surprised when somebody calls me Jo. As a matter of fact, once a year, every TV station that I go to needs to have an omelet lesson. Mostly I do things in which eggs are ingredients, but omelets are my favorite because you can obviously tell they're eggs, and you can hard boil an egg, you can fry an egg, you can scramble an egg, but people think that maybe omelets are hard. I'm here to straighten you out on that.
Perfect.
When we come back after the break, I'll give you the rules, but right now we'll just slowly go through it.
Okay.
Okay, here is a rather large skillet, and this is a rather large landing place.
Okay.
We could also use a small landing place and a small skillet with the same exact recipe. Now, I've got 2 eggs in here. Do not add milk, add water. How much water? Oh, some water, probably about 2 tablespoons. Okay.
Why are we adding water, not milk?
Because milk is for scrambled eggs, and when you put eggs in milk, they make little curds. And when I make water and egg, they hang together so that you can fold them up.
I never knew that.
Well, I tell you what, you're leaving now, but I've already taught you to flip
She
an
already has
egg.
a knife in her hand, so be careful.
You did the first egg flip, that as far as I know.
We were talking about that earlier, and that was, I forgot about that day.
Okay. The next thing you need to remember about an omelet is that your skillet is scandalously hot, much hotter than we would fry an egg or anything else. Do not let your butter burn black. Once it starts burning black, people want to cool it down. It will not stop. It will continue to turn black. So, cool your skillet down with your eggs, and you could have put a little Worcestershire sauce or hot sauce or salt and pepper in here if you wished. Okay.
There
Did
we
you
go.
hear the skillet? It said sizzle. It says hot, hot, hot. And then it says bubble, bubble, bubble. I don't know if you can see those bubbles, but the bubbles coming up tell you that your skillet was indeed hot enough.
Good.
Do not stir it. That's scrambled eggs. Instead, hold the part that's already cooked out of the way and tilt the skillet with confidence.
Wow.
Just tilt the skillet, building a little island of mountain ranges in the middle until it won't flow anymore.
That couldn't be easier. And I never knew it was that easy.
Oh, I'm glad we did it before you left.
I know, you were just jack of all trades.
Okay, point the handle at your center of your body. That way, if are you right-handed or left-handed?
I am right-handed. Okay,
well, left-handed people need to know this. Right-handed people need to know it. You fill it with whatever. You can have bacon and eggs and ham and
of course cheese.
Smoked salmon.
Right.
Anything goes in an omelet, even sweet things. You can have sautéed. Remember we made a quiche with sautéed apples?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, then sautéed apples and other things brown sugar can go in. Okay, what else do we got to put in? Oh, your favorite.
Of course, scallions.
Okay, fold 1/2 over the other half. Get rid of your spatula. You don't need that anymore. And out it goes. Okay, that is how fast
that couldn't be easier.
Well,
that took what, 5 minutes? Not
less
even.
than 5 minutes, because our cooking is 5 minutes.
Okay, now let's do this. We'll make a second omelet.
We have about a minute to do the second one, so.
Okay, well, that might work. We need 2 eggs.
Ooh. I'm going to use this contraption
some water. Here. You womp it up. I'll
beat those eggs.
Skillet. Actually, with that, it's better to go up and down.
I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just
very
trying to use this.
Okay.
So you're putting some
butter
in there again, okay.
Okay, get really hot, get really hot. If you try to cook an omelet in a lukewarm skillet, it will be very disappointing. Actually, thank you, Mr. Cameraman, but we do have another spatula. Aren't you glad? Okay, now throw it in there.
Okay, are we ready to put this in here?
We hope that it will sizzle. The butter is browning. Okay, here's my little landing place. Okay. Around
do the little island again.
Around we go. And as I said, do not stir it. Stirring it is going to make scrambled eggs. Nothing's wrong with scrambled eggs. Okay, you can actually do it by because even if it looks a little wet, when you fold it up, it is going to heat from inside.
That's right.
Okay,
and
same
melt
number
that
of
cheese.
ingredients. Pardon?
And melt the cheese.
And melt the cheese.
Okay.
1/2 over the other half. Get rid of your spatula. and out you go.
We are just cruising along this morning.
Okay, 2 eggs and ingredients. 2 eggs and ingredients. This is, the skillet wasn't quite as hot.
Right.
You can tell because it's not that pretty little brown on the edge.
Okay.
If you forget, if anybody watching forgets this, give me a call. I'm in the phone book.
Okay, no problem.
We'll talk you through it. And
All
when
right.
we come back, we'll give you the rules.
Okay. Perfect.
Excellent.
And welcome back. If you're just joining us, we're live at Kelly's Furniture and Carpet One, and we just made omelets with the egg lady, and now you're going to go over some simple rules, right?
That's right. The first rule is you need a skillet with a slick bottom and sloping sides. Don't
no
forget
stick.
that in Rockford. Slick bottom and sloping sides. Big or little, it doesn't matter. They're cheap. Okay, then you need 2 eggs and water. 2 eggs and water, say it.
2 eggs
Two
and
eggs.
water.
I was wondering how many eggs. So these are 2 eggs.
2 eggs.
Got it.
Yeah, you can. And then you need a hot skillet. Don't ever
But don't
forget.
burn the butter.
Say it. Yeah, when the butter starts to burn, you might wipe it out and start over. Okay.
There you
so
go.
hot skillet. Point the handle at your geographic center. Started to say belly button. But, and my mother would really be upset if I used that. It's so coarse. So point the handle at your middle, and the reason for that is whether you're right-handed or left-handed, I'm
Right.
right-handed, you're going to have the omelet ending up on an
Exactly.
axis with the handle, you can do that. Left-handed, the opposite.
And no
the
stirring.
No stirring, instead
Just folding.
holding and folding back. The last rule is 60 seconds. 60 seconds. You try for 60 seconds. 2 minutes is still okay. But the biggest mistake people always make with eggs is to overcook them.
All right.
And then they're awful.
Okay, well, thank you so much for all of that. We'll post it all on our website at heartlandconnection.com. And before we say our goodbyes, we just want to let everybody know once again, if you are just tuning in, that it is Brian Duke's last morning on KTVO Good Morning Heartlands. He did accept a job
So
in
sad.
Rockford, Illinois, and he will be leaving us.
I will, unfortunately. Thanks
So-
for everyone for letting me into your homes every morning. It's been great, and I will miss all of you.
Yeah, we'll miss you too. I will miss picking on him. He was like a little brother
I will
to
miss
me.
taking all of the picking.
I'm sure I'll pretty much text you every day and,
Oh,
and
absolutely.
continue
we will
being
be
mean
in touch.
to you.
No question about it.
All right. Well, we wish you the best of luck, and we are very happy for you. We are
Thank
sad
you
to
very
see you
much.
leave, but we are very happy that you're continuing your career in this field. So.
Exactly.
And I could drive to Rockford.
And
I mean, you
your
need
number's
the
in the
egg
phone
lady
book, so I will be
Rockford. You're
calling
right.
you for advice, just like you said.
No, I want to be on the show.
Oh, okay. I'll work on that.
Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I'm Ella Soroka.
And I'm Brian Dukes.
Your news will continue tonight with KTVO News at 5, but you can check us out anytime at heartlandconnection.com.
And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Have a great Friday, everyone.
And we'll see you right back here Monday morning at 5:30 a.m.